Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to be playing some Sultai Squirming Emergence. This deck list is getting popular again and I want to hop onto that train because it's definitely fun to play whenever you're on the playing side of it and not necessarily on the side that has to play against it. It can definitely be frustrating, especially what archetype you are playing and you end up queuing up against it and it just happens to be your natural counter because you can't deal with cards like Portal to Phyrexia, Traxa, Titan of Industry, or even one with the multi versus value. But outside of that, we're going to go ahead and hop in. I definitely like the way our games went today, with Whale the Forgotten being probably the most dominant card outside of doing all the shenanigans. And we did a couple of mill things to control players because we like Jace reanimating Jace and milling them out of the game. So that was really cool and really fun. Just stick around for that. And outside of that, I hope you all enjoyed the games. If you do, and if you like my content, please, for me, be sure to subscribe if you would, or just watch the video. I enjoyed that as well. So I'll catch you all around in the next one, and I'll catch you in the outro. And we're not close to fulfilling that requirement, but we do mill 4 first. Nice. I would mill. It could demo field me, by the way. Why have I milled myself a couple of times and it's just been like, you're gonna hit straight lands. Good luck. Ben. There should be no way I don't get demo field at any point here, by the way. Be no shot whatsoever. And it should be probably my only black mana, but I don't know. We let this resolve first. We go looking. I have no idea. I have one. Yeah. Yeah, we're gaming now. We're gaming now, brother. They might blow up another land. But we only have one, so we know not to search after this. Oh, they're Rakdos? I just been all these. They all kind of suck. But I might need to land. That's the only real problem. They went after my blue-green land. We have blue and green regardless, so let's just do this underground, I guess. It's a little bit more deceiving that way. And then I just squirming and I bring back my Traxa, you know. They concede off that? Why? I don't know. But definitely remove the singleton color, you know. Don't let me have that black mana for free. Okay. I mean, yeah, pretty good. We got mills, we got mills. We got mills, we got bills. The homies chills. Human. Oh no. Who would have ever thought? Look at this guy. Look at him go. You have a Portal to Phyrexia. If I can somehow discard that card, that would be sick. Or target opponent discards. Ah! I hate that it says target opponent and it makes you click the opponent if you have all these modes active. It's like, brother, I think arena's only heads up. Let me in there, you know? Well, I did not get the shish kebab. Well, okay. Shut up, Brick. It might still happen. Yep. Fire this off. Like, stop acting like we're not gonna do it. Okay. I mean, realistically, not that upset about it. Just could have been anything else. Could have been, I don't know, anything else at random. Get hit for 2. Okay. I'm a little scared, kind of nervous. It's like, on one hand, do I just wall here? Or do I just do that? I mean, this looks for more, right? Alright, hopefully you don't die. That'd be cool. Any big spell and it's just like not hitting. No instants or sorceries, please. I veto that option. I know what to look. Being sorcery speed so bad, dude. Oh, hitting that would also be sick. The minus per permanent in my yard. That'd be cool. But I'd also have to get a land. And I already milled over those. Holy scry again. Okay. A little interesting on that scry, I think. Unless they have the thing that blows up the whatever here. Which then I can also just bounce this Warden back to hand. And maybe they'll replay it and try to scry back up. A little bit short here. Nothing? Okay. I'm gonna take a look. I'll take another damage off my blue land. Because it hates me. I playing, dude? What is my Magic games lately? Like, what am I playing? Like, actually, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and this doesn't even do anything. What are my games, bro? Return, target, discard, look top 3. We're gonna return this. You're gonna discard a card, and I'm gonna take 1 more damage off my underground river. I'm staring at 8 lands in my graveyard. Thank you. I'll call you again later. Goodbye. Like, what is happening, bro? One game, I don't hit a land. I'm stuck on 3 mana against red, and here against Boros, it's like, would you like to draw only cards that require anything other than a land in terms of permanence? 1 in the hand, rest in the yard. Oh, don't mind if I do to put that in the yard. Oh, dude. So, weird thing is we don't play Atraxa first. We won with the multiverse. Hopefully, we're not dead, because we could just be dead. Who knows? This is 10, 11, 12. Just play it. Play him. Hit me with him. Oh, they didn't do it. That's sick. That's clean. That's cool. Woo! Hey, Portal, you think you're good enough here? I have a weird suspicion you're not. Right on top. Heck yeah. Here's 5. Yep. I'm gonna have a stroke. I can't do this. We bring back 1 with the multiverse because we have to. We can always squirm again. We're always big squirm boys right now. I mean, I guess we just play the Atraxa off the top, right? And we look for this card, maybe? I think we'll live that, but it's a good try. Titan probably this one and this one. I can't imagine there's a world in which we're not dead. Well, actually, maybe. 2, we're galaxy braining. Mill it over. I don't want it no more. Get it out of here. All right. What's up, team? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I gained 7, so like, discard a card. It can entirely be this Portal to Phyrexia for all I care at this point. We win? Or did we lose? Am I getting slow rolled? Or am I getting hyper rolled? Is it a Rick roll? Don't worry, I'm not going to do it to you. Don't turn off. I'm not going to Rick roll you. Let's go. Yeah. We have the best, like, initializer. Huh. Way, bro. Oh, man, dude. How did Mythic just become just as boring as any other rank? Normally, people in Mythic will, like, play different stuff. So they're like, yeah, we're also bored of, you know, just aggro and control. And here, they're just like, nope. Please don't hit. I would prefer you not to hit. Or I would prefer you to hit. Yeah, I'll take the squirm. But now I have an O3 to block this, and they get no value. That's kind of the point. But I have to somehow speed up this squirm into being able to bring back, I don't know, Portal, 1 with the multiverse. But these are in our hands, so they're not that great. But this O3 is kind of cool. I mean, realistically, I might even have to just play the other one instead. Kind of trying to double protect my life total here with 2 O3s. And we force them to kind of do something about it. Also, if we do find an Atraxa, that's kind of just an auto win if we can get there. But I put a creature in front of mono red and it broke them. So we'll wait until they come back. Okay. Perfectly fine with me. Let's value our card here. And then we can play another one of these if we want. But no attack from them. I mean, I think we're going to go to time again. I'm sorry. That was rude. Don't care. Manor Red, the villain. Come on, team. This can't even hit, right? Technically. Oh, well, they... we have exactly 7 permanents, though. We're going to bring back Attraction. Manor Red runs away. It's a scam, dude. Don't play it. A little bit weird, but not that weird. We're going to keep for sure. We have a way to discard the Atraxa. Dark Slick, and then we Otherworldly Gaze on their instep here. I mean, if this isn't a control mage, I don't know what is, dude. If that's the case, this wall's probably going to be fine, or whale, whatever it is. My turn. I'm big gamer guy. Am I supposed to keep that? I guess. Big gamer guy. Big blue-white opponent. Yeah, that makes sense. Do nothing. Do nothing. Do nothing, do nothing, do nothing. Gone. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I would like to have the land, though. Now we do this. Now we play this guy. Oh, no. Counterspell. I could have discarded 2, maybe. Not sure. Can you discard 2 if you want to? Just discard 2 unless you discard. Oh. Sick, man. Go for it. You're having a good time. I'm not. Really happy for you that you enjoy blue-white control this much. But I'm not enjoying this matchup. That hurts. It hurts my feelings. Is it just me, or does anybody else just anytime they play against blue-white control just want to concede? Me? Okay. That's fair. Attack. Huh. Huh. I can sack that. Did I make him have an option? Probably. Let us just Otherworldly Gaze, I suppose. Inset. No reason to use cards in our hand when we can just use these. And these don't count towards, like, the, send mechanic. Descend on these? Yeah. Sent. 4th mana. Nice. Fun. Again, I'm a big fan of this card in this matchup. I'm not big fan of 4th Otherworldly Gaze. I'm gonna be honest with you. Doesn't seem necessarily that good, that's for sure. Not seem that great. Discard to hand size. Sick. Glad I could do that for you. Glad I'm making it easy for you, you know? Could have Otherworldly Gazed again, but for the fish. I will put another stomp. Shocker. I've seen that one coming.
Now you've done it. That's coming off. May your blade strike true.
Give me the instep, please. So painful. Are you plussing there? You are? Okay. I get it.
Remember your trick.
Unfair. An unfair advantage, you know? Trying so much harder than me. Fine, dude. I'll do this. I don't know. I'm sick of waiting. Sick. I now have the permanence to meet this requirement. But
Always glad to meet
all
you.
modes. This one, you. Let that resolve? Why? Why would you let that resolve? Crazy. Put one of them in my hand. It'll be that one. That one seems good. It allows me to play 2 different spells at a time. That one can go though. That one's big stinky. Like that one. What's your plan, opponent? You have another Emperor. You're just gonna play it instead. You got good loss. Farewell. Exile my graveyard. That'd be sick. That would be sick.
Strike fast and strike
I can't even be
hard.
upset, you know. No, target you. Yeah. That work, opponent? Oh, maybe so. Kind of. Sort of. You can counter it. And then counter it again. Have the manas. Siding. Okay. That makes sense. We'll see. I hope they counter this. But realistically, like, I don't know. Very awkward. Very lockdown. Founding the third path. Founding's obviously best card there. Besiege you. Fire this off. Have it meet counterspell pretty quickly, I think. Where's this one? So it doesn't like matter too much because we can always get farewelled here. I was surprised not to see them barrel that first. Yeah. So weird. I would assume just by default you would see them play that right away.
You must protect
Maybe I'm wrong.
people.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, they seem to not have it, so do this one. Disruption protocol. That's so unfair. How many more counter spells can you have? I mean, am I just dead to Jace regardless? Probably. That's still in the yard. I'm milling them. I don't care. Flip over memory deluge. Honestly, probably helped us. Weirdly enough. Sometimes you just gotta mill the control player and hope, you know, it works. Now, will it work? I'm not sure. Ooh, they're going all in here.
We die.
Seems like they might not have anything. Or they have no more lives and it doesn't matter. So, we'll have to kind of evaluate that here. Comes up. Obviously, we target the squirm. Do this. We bring back one with the multiverse. Oh, well, that instantly stuck. So, that's pretty sick. I guess for me, it's just a hardcore Atraxa here. Because even if they want a Sunfall or something, they have to make that decision. Whale is great, and we can just cast that, which is fantastic. I don't need this creature. I kind of want to keep cards in just in case they do have another thing for us. I will take another Atraxa though. Portal's good, but I think we already have one in the yard now. Yeah. Guess I have another Atraxa as well. And then I'll set up the founding for one. Casting this whale. Oh. Yeah. Turn, discard. All these. You discard a card. Again. Oh, well, they discarded the Sunfall. Guess what's not sticking for us, big dogs? Oh, bye, Atraxa. Ah! We'll see you in February. I can hard cast an Atraxa, by the way. Best thing we can do is pretty much cast as much as these as possibly can. If, like, it lets us mill 4, we're going to mill you for 4. Yeah, Memory Deluge is kind of an option for them. There it is. But I don't think we have, like, a choice to not do that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and we're going to cast one again next turn. So I guess it tracks us up. We're in play. Tracks us. Find us goodies. Find us the goodie bag. Founding. Because we know what we want to cast. Squirm. The lands are fine. I will pull a land out. We'll submit those. Those seem fine. Not casting anything off the top regardless. So we're gonna play this. We could start looking for that Jace too. I guess that's something I didn't really think about. Number 2. Again, I'm on the mill plan. I'll mill him. I don't care. We're so close, by the way, to just like kind of casting a Squirm here. I guess you just start casting these, right? We're so close to casting a Squirm onto a Jace and then just going all in. You know, we only have 18 cards left. I don't think I milled the Jace. Yeah, no, I haven't milled it. So, yeah, realistically for me, it is whale them until we can't breathe anymore. Or, for obvious reasons, we do that, or we find Jace and then we squirm out to Jace and we mill them for 30. You know, do the thing that blue-white control wants to do to us, but we just do it back. I'm being careful, like, milling, because I don't have many squirms left. I don't think. Yeah, 2 of them got exiled. Yep. My turn. These trigger. Alright, there's that on top. We target this. And we target this. We're doing things. We're going to places. Some call it high noon. Some call it late morning. We're going to discard a card. Turn permanent. I could look at the top 3, but I'm good right now. You discard. We're doing the thing now. Doing things right now. Populate. Okay. Turn. Look at top 3. I should have done that regardless, but I didn't. So, you know, that's fine. That's on me. On me. The one we need. What dreams are made of. Nothing in the world will make you happier than milling this player here. So we're going all in. We're forcing them to either block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't even think they have enough. Big mana Jace. Don't worry about it. Fine. Well, fine. Fine. Everything's fine. When you mill out blue-white control as the squirmy wormy deck, big squirm, it's a big worm. Worm. Yes. Yeah. All right, opponent. Get him in the bin. Get him in the bin. Get him in. Blue-white. Arguably a horrible matchup. We just mill him out. I genuinely don't know how we got there. I think that just goes to show, honestly, one of the things I've wanted to build in the past is like blue-black control. I think that this game showed why this card can be so strong, because I've always been kind of high on this card. The fact that its sorcery does suck. And the reason they have to make it like a discard card sorcery is so you can't like stop your opponent after they draw, because that is a technical pause location you can put it on. So if you're playing against like a sorcery type deck and you say they have 1 card left, they draw a card, you can technically, if this was at instant speed, you can make them discard that card immediately. And that's just like, that's a really, really bad, feels bad in Magic. So they never really do that very often. But yeah, I mean, I think you saw the value there. We bounced the creatures, just putting pressure. We made them discard, just did whatever we wanted until we found our Jace and then milled them out. So, like that. I don't have a squirm, but I think we have pretty good cards regardless. So I'm going to keep a hold of this. Oh, God. Not again. You're going to beat me like I stole something. What you got for me? Okay. My opponent's back. Just ramp. Shredder. Oh, dude. My boy's trying to catch some waves. This is insane. We just set him back, or do we just like fire this boy off? I like firing that boy off. Just letting her sing, you know. Shredder. I ain't seen a shredder in 14 years. Oh, that's protection. That's what that says. That's protection. All right. There's an attraction there. I didn't see a portal to Phyrexia though. Not a fan of that. What do we do here? Play land? Do I just play this guy like a flyer? You know, a little Chomsky boo. I mean, I think so. We get a double draw and then we just fire the one with the multiverse into the yard. And then honestly, it's probably the archaeologist because it doesn't really do us much and it is a permanent. Decline on that discard. It's just going to be this and it's just Shipwreck Marsh. And the reason I'm doing the Marsh is one, for permanent. Two, it's to basically play this Undercity Sewer like after we double spell next turn. Even though they do have a Shredder, and that does make me want to cry. What's the plan? You safekeeping, you Tyvaring, you can't bounce. Fighting? Good fight, technically. But if you fight, like, your Drake dies. Like, I don't know what the pause is. Another green source. It's actually great for us that they're only hitting these green sources. Do I just block to protect life total and then like force them to use cards right now? It also puts another permanent in my yard. Yeah, why not? But then like I get way more chances to potentially bounce it. Only them that target whenever it becomes target spell you control. Yeah. Taming is safe game, sure. Indestructible, gain 2 life. That is the way that the cookie be rumbling, you know? I could play Jason Plus. It's actually not that bad. It's actually really good in this spot. Because, like, even if they protect it, like, they don't really get a value because it doesn't blow a card out by any stretch of the imagination. I do think I need to kind of, like, find a card, though, right? Let's try some things here. Let us mill. See if we can't hit 2 permanents to go along with this Whale of the Forgotten. Well, I mean, that hits right away. We grab this Terror Tide. Terror Tide's pretty hot. And then we fire off a card they know about. And then we will say, you'll discard, return target permanent, and then we'll do this. Create an opponent. And the reason we're targeting this, so if they want to protect it, they don't get to draw an additional card. Where if we were to target the Storm Chaser Drake and they give it protection, they'll just get to draw a card regardless. But if they target this, they technically go a card down. And this will still happen because we have 2 targets. So they'll target this, keep it in play, and then they'll discard. They'll go down to 2 cards, and then they're less likely to protect versus Terror Tide. And that's kind of all we're building up to. Honestly, I get that. I'm more of a fan of maybe just like letting it go. Like just bouncing it back to your hand and then drawing a card. I could be wrong. What do we want to put in our hand? The Founding for sure. Founding's really good. Attraction can go. We do know that they potentially will be playing bounce spells, so that's a concern. Rot Priest, that sucks. You don't have to Rot Priest me. I didn't mean it. Oh, do they have a counter spell? Reservoir is not bad. It's like a way to target something and that's not a spell. This one. It's -11, -11. It's just March for 3. Oh, that's tragic. I guess. I guess so. Land Ivy. Well, we can make him get rid of a card. Let's sorcery, right? You may put a non-creature non-land card from among them. I guess I fire this off to see if I hit. Oh, it used my green because it hates me. Bounding, sure. Fire this off. Sure. Shredder, discard that card. Doesn't matter. Mode, numerate Uno. And then we'll cast this Whale of the Forgotten. Yep. Turn, discard, look at top 3. We'll return. We'll discard. And then I'll get a poison, which does suck, but at the end of the day, I mean, put one of these in my hand. I guess it's just got to be the Whale. Still too far away from anything else. I'm over half my deck and I can't find a Squirm. What a tragic day this is. I mean, do I just do the same thing? What do I get rid of? Like, Rot Priest sucks, but I think this is worse. No clue. I have no idea what it should be. This one, I guess. Return, discard, look. I mean, I think arguably the best card's Ivy. I need to get rid of a flyer. Wow, looky there, I found one. Only took the entire game. What's the plan? What's the dealio? Of course we block. Opponent, I got nothing. About to back, you're gonna phase it out. I mean, it's 7. I mean, that's an instant speed spell, no? I don't really want to mill myself for any more. I think that's enough Fading Hopes from them. Yeah. So, can I do both Jace and the Squirm? I could, but I'd have to lose life to do so. But, I mean, I guess I just put it in a... well, no. No idea. I kind of just want to put this into play. I have the things next turn. Yeah. I want to just put that into play, I think. And then play here. Play 1 flyer for... that's from there, so I can't even play it for free. Play this as a flyer, and then we play Jace, 0 mana creature, or 0 mana. Plus, we get it to -3/0. And obviously, we just hold the line here. So much pain, bro. I'm 1 poison away. Like, if they have a march and put 2 poison on, if they get 1 poison through somehow, I'm 1 poison away, is kind of what I was referring to. Yeah. I mean, Worm here. Whale. We'll just make a discard if I can. Target opponent discards a card. Yeah. Alright, so it's a land. And now the Squirm's definitely targeting a portal to Phyrexia. D-Daddy. Get him, Maddie. Winning at whatever cost, man. Whatever the cost. Plus mid-0. Play this guy. Play Archaeologist. Yes, I'll put that in my hand. Yeah, okay, I attacked with no 3. Maybe a little bit aggressive. Who knows? We'll see. They're at 33. We have a Squirm. We can actually mill them out of the game from here. You know, the alpha charge, if you would. So we can down tick here. Mill. Squirm. Mill. Or over 33. At 5, it's 30. Heck, we get there. Didn't think we were gonna, especially at that march, but I do think like the slip out the back at instant speed, not really trying to attempt to blow out a card, it's a little bit brutal. Because then it's not in play, so if I target something else with a spell, you don't get the value, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the goofy one. Maybe I'm the goofy Luffy one. We can probably keep. It's a little bit on the slower side, but not too crazy, especially if this is an untapped land on top. Then we just start being rambunctious. We play this on the first mode, cast this, we've milled 8, land on top, GG easy. On a red. Alcino Scout, interesting. I like that. Mono green, I think, is what that is screaming to us, so we should be in a pretty good spot. Honestly, mono green seems kind of like the ideal matchup in theory. We'll do this. Mill 4. Well, there goes our Jace, so we're not hitting it anytime soon. Terror Tide probably seems like the card we want to put in our hand, especially when seeing a creature plus a creature. We just need to hit a little bit better than what we just did in terms of getting some permanence in that yard of ours. Up to 2. Nice. I like this card. This card's pretty cool. It's a pretty fun card. Yeah, we'll mill ourselves. Well, there is permanence, at least. Striking. Oh, well, there's a squirm. Yeah, I guess we can probably just play this and protect, right? It kind of does the same, I think. Yeah, probably. We can just put the squirm in our hand and land. Grab the squirm. It's 7 already. So, portal to Phyrexia if we somehow are able to kick it off here. That'd be great. They have 3rd land. We have decent blocks. Lucranos. Nice. We save ourselves 1 turn because I might just wait 1 more turn before I fire this off because I do have a portal in here. Does seem good. I'll target this. I'll decline to cast, but it does it gone. That's 8 mana. Portal is not 8. So we play Island. Play here. We mode enumerate Uno. We whale. Return, discard, look at top 3. Here and here. Make it a little bit more complicated for him. Could have Terror Tide, but I don't know if it's necessary. I'd much rather play a portal and then just go from there. Like, play portal, wipe the board, and then Terror Tide if I have to kind of reestablish, like, our dominance on the board. You know, alpha the board state. Sure, it's fine. Not a good look, that's for sure. Now I don't care. Protects most life total. Yep. Again, our cards are high enough, we just start milling them. I always am down to do the mill plan. I don't think really doing much else works. I kind of messed up, I suppose, but it doesn't really matter, I think. So we do that, and we pass. I should have here. They might even concede regardless, but resolve. My turn. My turn. I'll bring back Pelucanos because it's a 4/5 reach. I know there was a card with haste in there. Yeah, I would say the value we're about to get is so insane. That's why I was kind of going, it's like we're honestly just at the cast card at random moment because they also miss lands. But I should have brought back the one with the multiverse because then I could have just recast this and brought in the portal of Phyrexia anyway. But I would then also have a one with the multiverse in play. And then this would hit. And then honestly, for me, I'm probably just going to start Jace milling. Especially now that they're missing lands. Like, now they have to hit lands plus hit spells to catch back up. And I don't even know if it's possible. Like, we can obviously bring stuff back from our graveyard if we get something like a Titan in there. But it's just... the game's just over, to be honest. If I had to say so myself. So, very cool, very cool, very cool, very cool, very cool. Alright, well... so, I have a couple interesting things to say about this deck. What I liked more than probably anything else about this deck that's been kind of running around a little bit higher clip. The First of all, the Demir version is really good. I like the Demir version a lot. Sultai is just really cool because we get to play Squirming Emergence, you know? This little goofy doofy guy. Look at him. He's so cool. I like him a lot. He's definitely fun to play with. Not fun to play against. I will say that. It is a little bit annoying to play against, that's for sure. But what do we do here? The card I think is the most fun in these lists. These kind of cards are whatever to me. But Founding the Third Path is such a cool and unique card that generally is not necessarily printed too often, where you get to play like a 2-mana thing and then kind of reimburse yourself for it, but then still get value off of it, like milling 4 cards or instant or sorcery card from the graveyard. It's super great. And the other card that I think was the all-time MVP today, well, the Forgotten. This card was so sick for us all day today. Against Control, just really put a hurting on their hand. Against some of the other decks, really was like put that card back in your hand and throw it in the graveyard, because these cards do resolve in descending order. So the first one at these decimal points, if you're not sure, I don't know if it'll show me, but if you look at return creature, that decimal point, right, that will resolve first, and then the second part happens. So that's why they have to pick the card up and then discard it, and that's what makes it really good, especially when you get in those tight moments where they're like, tap out, play this, I have no cards in hand. You're like, okay, well, pick it back up and discard it. And you're just like progressing that way. So it's really cool. And then, of course, this is great. I didn't even know about this card. I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of times, my judgment on cards is based on their art. Not a big fan of the artwork on this card. It kind of just looks like any other weird card. If you've seen them before, they all kind of have just this like electric body looking thing. And I just never really paid that much attention to it, because I was also like a 3-mana 2/2. Sure, it's got flying and vigilance, but 3-mana 2/2s generally don't go over well whenever they die to every single spot removal spell in the game. But it's cool in this deck regard. Like, it's really cool in this deck. It replaces that this replaces the elk, I think, is what this card kind of comes in and replaces. And I definitely like it a lot more. You don't have to discard multiple cards if you don't want to. You can just discard one of these if you need to. Or you can discard an Atraxa, which is great. Or you get weird hands where you have like a one with the multiverse and a portal to Phyrexia along with an Atraxa. And you just keep a hold of the Atraxa and you're like, I'd much rather discard these other two instead. Like, I'd much rather put other cards in there. But I think the other card that helps hold this deck all together is this Terror Tide. And you could argue in best of one, maybe you need to play another copy of this, because it is so crucial to have that overwhelming board wipe against your opponents. And it's very nice to have, maybe like trim on one of these like bigger spells maybe. Because like realistically, it's probably the last thing you're always grabbing. You're probably grabbing these over that. But you could argue maybe Portal is what you end up cutting, because against Control, Portal kind of sucks. But outside of that, I mean, the deck was fun. I had a great time, and I hope you all enjoyed. So I'll catch you all later in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.